Hello everyone, Digfig here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Explore DC. Today we're going to be taking a walk down D Street, I think it is in real life. Got a Google Maps up on my left screen. You'd be absolutely surprised at how accurate it is. Given on Street View, all these buildings look very, very different. But off to our left here, we should have a small business administration, and there's like a Gold's Gym in here and some shopping stuff in real life. Shopping would be the words I'm looking for. And on the right here, we actually have a daycare, and it is the Office of Global Affairs, where I'm going to be going first because I see a parachute up there, and I want to see what that's attached to. I haven't been through here. Patchwork in the road right there. I love the little details like that. It's awesome. What is all this stuff on the ground? Random boxes, twigs, mugs. You know what I never do is put a gun with the scope on so I can zoom in on some of the stuff. What is that? I don't know. Like the shape of like an iPhone, but I don't think it is. Man, all these bikes. Random people stealing front tires, and ironically, you do see a lot of front tires missing in this city. When I lived over in Boston, find bikes that like look like they've been chained there for 30 years and they were missing wheels and stuff. And it's like, who the hell steals a bike wheel? Good storage spot for that stuff under there. Where does the sticker stay? Can't read it. I'm not gonna read the sticker. Guess we could start off by doing down here. Oh no, I want the parachute. You guys got me all distracted already. On location. News vans ×2. Looks like only one was using its broadcast stuff. Keep hitting my keyboard with my mouse, so let's move my keyboard over. I shift it over when I'm typing long like scripts and stuff like that. Bus terminal that's in a really weird spot. It's a parking lot here. Why is this bus terminal? Doesn't make any sense. Bus pull up here through all these like what are these? These weren't meant to be here, but they put them here because they're having issues. But like, I feel like a bus doesn't pull up in here. Also, a yield on the main street out of a parking lot is very odd street signs. Am I looking too much into this, guys? I might be looking too much into this, guys. There's a tree. No, it looks like it's just attached to one of those crafting containers, which isn't going to help me very much because I'm pretty sure I'm full on everything. They've got a temporary structure set up here on the side of this building. They must be doing construction or something in here. It's killing time. Let's say Sacharo? I don't know. Sounds like there's a gunfight going on. Someone's been just drinking beers up here, having a good time. Not a ladder. Maybe they couldn't pull themselves up here. Like I said, gonna be a waste of time because I'm completely full on crafting mats. But we got armor chests. Is it gonna be a purple? No. Not a Badger Tough. Too bad Badger's not the greatest set because it doesn't have talents. That's personal opinion. People shooting at over there. So in here there's the, what did I say, the Office of Global Affairs, and there's a daycare, is all that Google Maps tells me is really in this building. So the Office of Global Affairs must be pretty big, and they just have a preschool tagged onto the side. I'll run over here and see what's going on. Oh, it's way out there. Yelling real loud. And that trash can is overfilled. What are we looking at here? We're still gonna keep going. Is there anything down here? Sweet world, boom goes government. You can't break Washington, we'll want to bet, because we kind of did. World is broke. I don't see anything else of note down there. Looks like there's a microwave way down at the end. I want to skip walking all the way down that dead end for this. You guys know me. Usually I don't skip anything. Be a special occasion. Got some boarded up window there. That one's all busted out and not boarded up though. More news vans. Fancy lights set up here. Oh, it's supposed to be the safe house. I'm not gonna go in the safe house. So we're not doing that side of the street mainly for today. We're going to be focusing on this main D street and the left side. Wrap that stuff up. What is this, a ventilation shaft? Fancy little grating on it. Oh, you can actually see down in between it too, and it actually goes all the way down. Interesting. Good for them. More tour buses, double deckers. I know we can't get up on top of them. Kind of wish we could to check out what's inside. My third person perspective here to check out down there. I'm not seeing anything. The door. There's gold gems back here. Is that a person? Yeah, I got a little enemy patrol right here. Gonna take cover, sneak up on him, and we're just gonna drop that guy first, because no one likes tech guys. Just like no one likes you. Go away, drone. Yeah. Smart choices you made there, tech lady. Good now. Left side, we got the Gold's Gym. Should actually be the first thing. Actually, on this corner in the real world, there's actually a subway station. Federal Center SW subway station. I could have just said Southwest. I went with SW. Why not? And then you have a Gold's Gym, which should be like right about here. Then you got the U.S. Small Business Administration, which should be a little bit after it. And like I said, these buildings look way different in the real world. They seem to use more of a cookie cutter ATV. Cookie cutter build for these, where like all these kind of look the same with the same window designs and stuff. But the street layout is very, very similar. Please keep off the grass. I mean, no one's been taking care of the grass, and I didn't keep off of it, so I'm sorry. But I think you'll forgive me. I'm trying to save the whole... Technically, can we consider save the whole world or country in this game? Because it's like we're reestablishing the entire shade network. Oh, we got dead people here. Interesting. All ventilation shafts coming up out of the ground here. I just wanted to come scope those out. I'm gonna go see down this hallway. I think this might be one of the buildings I went in last video. No. Yes, it is. There should be kids' drawings right there, which I actually used for my thumbnail. We're just gonna loot this weapon crate real quick. Black Market AKM. I've actually been looking for a really, really good one of those because I want to try something out. Because you can actually get 20% crit damage mods on the front. 14.3 is better than my last one, which is 12.5. Still not great. I'm looking for a 15 plus. The 440 ones you can craft can go up over 1550, I think. 15,500, I think is the number I'm looking for here. It's hard to talk, hard life. So I want to find a slightly higher one of those so I can try a crit AKM build. Portable toilets, a lot of portable toilets. No one's knocked over and everyone kept upright and no one's put bullet holes through. Detected. I saw you, animal. I think that was a cat. Sounds like that was a raccoon over there. All the wildlife going on right here. Busted up cars, tipped over trash cans. Can I climb up this one? No, it doesn't look like it. Hey, another enemy patrol. Gonna start with your weak point, kill you, and drop you. Whoosh, too easy. Guys don't even stand a chance. Got lights. That's the guy I just killed. Nothing super interesting on this one so far. I know we're gonna stumble upon a control point here, which will have some interesting stuff in it, hopefully. Some uniqueness. This is just looking like road berries they've got set up. I don't think I actually pulled up my Google Maps of the next street. The next street doesn't exist. Actually, I'm just a terrible person who doesn't know what he's doing and apparently started one street farther back than I thought I did on Google Maps. So you can take all of that stuff I just said about these two buildings and completely ignore it and add it to these two buildings right here. The one on the left, which this boarded off part should be the subway station. So I scratched what I said about them not doing that good of a job about it. This right here should be a subway station, which it still could be in this. The heck, there's something lootable under there? Interesting. And then this one on the right is the one with the Office of Global Affairs and the daycare and stuff. That is my bet. For all you guys that know Washington, D.C., you probably cringed your little asses off and left the video when I was making nonsense up. Is that a chair up there? No, those satellite dishes. Okay, either way, we're going to take a quick left here detour. See what's around here. Got a bus. I almost thought I could go in that door and I couldn't. Not seen anything of interest. Up high, anything of interest? Any hunters in any windows? No. There's hunters all over this place. And like everyone's surprised when they see new videos of the hunters and stuff and ways to get ivory keys. Like, I've come across a few in just really random spots, standing at churches looking at you. Just anytime your screen goes fuzzy, usually means there's a hunter around. Yeah, it's dark in here. Went through a whole bunch of boxes in here. I got like an orange juice box. Could actually go for some orange juice. I've got some upstairs. This should be the control point out there. Should be another way to go around there. Someone took all the patio furniture and just jammed it in here. Why would you take all the patio furniture and jam it in here? Busted open vending machine. It's actually not too far off from the few times I've been inside vending machines in my life. Oh, kid's backpack, gotta loot that. Viewpoint, special fees during holidays. Busted open the ceiling here. It's a nice little detail. I feel like actually, oh yeah, wow, look at that. It's part of the thing. It's not just like tacked on. Switch through things, which is kind of cool. Someone be living there, or was living there, presumably is living, because that laundry up there looks fresh. Fresh, real fresh. Lots of people up there. A whole entire wall here. Kind of interesting, because it's directly across from a control point, so you'd think they'd be noticed when doing their laundry and stuff. Oh, I see a green weapon crate. We're going down. Found a shotgun just laying in the middle of the street. Pizza time. These boxes are all over the place. This. Oh, it's that nasty gooey boxes. My control point under attack? No. I don't know what the heck all that talk about firing and gunfire was. Got a little booth here, can't really do anything. Curious about who's living up there. The dresser here we can search before we head over to the control point. Fat loots. One golden necklace. It's actually kind of fat loots. Precious metals will always be worth something. Especially, you know, oh crap, patrol. I don't know how they didn't see me. Blind as heck. Got him. We combat roll out, just to stay nimble. Gotta keep yourself on your toes. Oh, cool picture. Oh, we're gonna save that one for another episode. Got the whole control point and other things to do over here on the left. Before we can go in there, someone's got all these chairs out here. Someone's setting up an audience. Was everyone watching these guys hang all their clothes up? It's like a cool little thing, but none of that stuff looks ragged enough, and it was all fall down during these rain and thunder and lightning storms and wind coming through these streets. That stuff actually like has to be legitimately fresh that someone's living up there. Wonder if it's like a hyena, like where they keep some of their civvies, if they even have civvies. I don't even know, because the hyena faction is just a bunch of drug people. But you think, I don't know, you think they'd have significant others and have to keep them up somewhere. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is the elevator room. The stuff piled in it. Alright, I just never went through this back door. As I said, I was going to go at the control point from a different direction, but this actually isn't the control point. Let's climb up in here. Nice little garden area they've got up in here. What we got over here for loots? Another weapon crate. Come around here and get all the weapons. Someone just keeping a SAG 12 up in here. It's another thing lootable in that pile of trash. I don't feel like climbing back down there. I just climbed up here. My arms are tired from carrying this rifle all day. Plus this like 50 cal on my back. And my other guns and my thousands of ammo. You know, weight isn't a factor in these games. Which is funny because everyone comments about that. Not everyone, but people like complain that they should have things like that in the game. And then it's like they do in Arma and everyone hates what they call the jelly donut soldier. So like, on paper, it sounds like a kind of interesting sim-ish kind of mechanic, but then when you implement it in the real world, like in actual games, everyone just hates it. It's really miserable. Got back here, some pretty flowers. Someone's just been looting all the suitcases and tucking them back here. I don't know why they're hiding them all the way back here. What? Like actually, are they out of the bounds? It looks like it is. Huh. Didn't even know you could get back here. Interesting. My other video started over here. Another holster. Got goo. And drop down, yeah, because right underneath that bridge is where the first one I did with the game live, well, second technique I did with the game live, where I'm starting down here at the bottom of the map. Can't get through there. Heck, I might not even make it to the control point at this point. Ain't still a train yard. Looks like we got a grain car we can jump up in. Jade Tech cache. Did I loot that? Have I actually been here and just not aware of it? Or if that's actually Shade Tech cache, I must have come up here at some point. But you know, when you're playing the game and you just go completely mindless, and like there's nothing of... Can't say nothing of interest because the whole game is interesting, but like you just go completely mindless and you're not paying much attention to the things you're doing. Anything in there? Actually put objects in there too. Interesting. Ooh, another train car we can go on. Blue train car, favorite train car. What about you guys? You guys have a favorite train car? Another weapons crate. What the? Classic M60, because the loot key is the same as the open key, so sometimes you don't even get that little screen. It just insta pops. I mean, technically I should be able to go back there. And it looks like there's combat and fighting back there, so it looks like I can go farther back. Another backpack here, one cran. There's a heck of a gunfight going on down there. This little train station, and apparently they are now engaged on me somehow. I didn't do nothing to you guys. You guys wouldn't even be able to hear me up here. Never mind see. Ridiculous, people. A giant pile of trash. But we're gonna double back here. We did this whole train area. A few more minutes on this episode, so we can maybe push into that control point. I keep looking to my left, expecting a map. Got some more events. Those things are actually really around, like in Boston and stuff. You just these giant platforms, events, and everything. I think they're for the subways and stuff. Usually, you can actually walk over them and stuff, and they're built into the ground in Boston. I didn't notice these two chairs here with the soccer ball the first time I came through. Sweet. Someone was relaxing, chilling, playing some b-ball. I thought I was cool. That's right, I went there. There should be a thing in this trash I can loot. Yep. Got one solar calculator. Actually probably worth a lot more than you would think it would be in this day and age. Due to the... One, it's solar, it doesn't require batteries, and two, post-apocalyptic, man. A lot of things people don't think are worth anything are. So we're at the control point here. Ripped off sign for Valor's Hotels. Kinda wish I had the Google Maps this whole section. This far down here. Well, actually no, because this should be, for my map, there should be a museum of the Bible right around here. And it looks very different. Google map. Like this whole courtyard area is not here. It's just one building with like this weird overhang thing. But I mean, creative liberties. Someone did not like that, and they just wrote no in giant letters across everything. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like a hyena stronghold, just staring at that building. Like it has to be them hanging all those clothes up there and stuff. Even Soda needs his mocha. Even Santa needs it. I just read that. It's even. No one saw that. No one heard it. What does this box say? We're just gonna move on. On by. Lots of debris here. Lots of places to go. Wow. I just like had something go down my throat the wrong way. Lots of things to cover here. A lot of this stuff would never be bulletproof in real life, but you know, you do what you can do. And why you would set up all your men up there and then give everyone down here these perfect fields of cover. You could strip all this stuff down. Just make it a complete killing zone, but whatever. Tactics, overrated. Plus game design, you gotta give the player somewhere to hide. Reality. I wonder if that is added after the fact. I mean, it doesn't look properly painted, but like they use pretty straight lines in some places on that. But I definitely think it's added. Well, these rooms have all been looted. Crack house up in here. Trap house. Oh.
Some of the children like to pretend they're agents. They look up to you.
Some of the children like to pretend they're agents. Well, that's cool. That usually leads to delusions as adults, though. So, like, hopefully it all works out well for them. I've got a lot of training to not get myself wrecked. You know, I've done this control point a lot, and I've never acknowledged that there's a freaking weapon crate in this corner. Look at me being an absolute noob. Sweet world. Boom goes the government. A lot of their tags are starting to get repetitive. This would be an absolutely massive city to completely tag up with no repeats. That'd be very impressive. You're allowed to do some repeats, but you should do a lot of your super repetitive ones as stencils like they would in the real world. What's in this shopping cart? Ah, wreck all. I got face through the shopping cart and knock that thing over. There we go. Got paper towels. What is this? Emergency food rations sealed. I'd sell those wouldn't be just laying out here in the trash, but they weren't. They were in a shopping cart, so someone actually wanted them. What, someone just shooting a grenade launcher? I just gave you full gears. How are you empty? I tend to take the control points before I do these episodes just so I don't have to worry about the fighting. And what the heck can happen to the resolution of this freaking no hope officer window? What the heck was that? It changed? No, that's really weird. It's like drawn by crayons now. Huh. Not that way a few minutes ago when I did it. Restock real quick while we're in here, because why the heck not? We got water coolers on the left side. This looks like one of those places that no one's been in a million years. Virus is punishment. Yeah, you crazy. Everyone just thinking they're right about all this chaotic nonsense. It's a nice painting. Very oily looking. Oil painted. Oh yeah, we got Trident. Zeus on his chariot. So is he on his shell? It's got a dude in the back blowing horns. I don't really know much about that painting. But someone decided to draw presumably Zeus on his chariot. Driving through the water. Civil War. Someone just tagged right over it. 4LX. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's 4 dudes there. That's CX or LX? Definitely Civil War error. Cool painting nonetheless. A bust or a creepy dude's head just glitching through the wall. Get out of your vase. Broke it. Another painting. Looks like a beach. That would be a lovely time. He has no oar. That thing? He was mocking someone? I feel like he's supposed to have an oar, and someone just didn't give him an oar. Or it's a secret message. You know, Half-Life 3 confirmed. Got it. I already looted this. This would be our loot room. Elevators, which I wish we could use, but can't. Someone's still just lobbing grenades over there. And I think that's the end of this anticlimactic episode. We did the control point, and there's not much here. Wasn't much on this whole street to be like super interesting. Like the most interesting thing would be comparing it to real life, which I completely messed up and whiffed. It was a great idea. I will try and be better with it next time. Got a nice little couch over here and just sit down, watch the school buses, take a break. What's on the top of these buses? And just the vents and all the stuff for the motors and electric stuff. Hey bird. Either way, that was a little outro, and I just had to do a piece of candy moment with ADHD. And thank you guys for watching. I really do support it. This is probably the most interesting thing is all these clothes up here for me to talk about. And I will see you in the next video. Dig out.